Cooper Weidenthaler with Davenport Athletics, previewing the 2021-22 men's basketball season, joined by 14th year head coach Burt Paddock. And coach, 9 players on this season's roster have never played a game for Davenport, and 4 more have played fewer than 20 games in a Panther uniform. So plenty of new faces. What have you seen from this roster so far in the preseason, and how does this team kind of stack up against years past?
Yeah, well, you don't want to put too much pressure on your kids, but I got to be honest with you. My assistant coaches did such a phenomenal job in recruiting during the last year. I know the pandemic hit and everybody, kind of had a lot of things going on. My assistant coaches took advantage of the situation, and they really did a great job bringing in some just phenomenally talented kids, but great people as well. Tremendous students, really competitive kids, several Division I transfers, as well as high school kids. I think we have a really healthy mix. I think the chemistry amongst our team is just really, really good right now. Our kids seem to really get along really well. They're all starting to figure out kind of what their roles are and kind of where they fall in line. I think that, that's half the battle. If you don't have chemistry, it doesn't matter how much talent you've had. I've seen some really talented teams not be able to get much done just because they don't love each other. And I'm super excited about where they're at right now. Obviously, the games haven't started, so sometimes when those minutes start coming up and who's playing and who's not can affect things mentally. But I think my assistant coaches, myself, will do a good job with our meetings and making sure kids know where they stand. And like we've told them from the time school started, it's your job to earn minutes. I don't just give minutes away to guys. And I think they've done a good job of that. Competition's been great, and really looking forward to running this team out there this year and seeing what we can do. You asked how we stack up against teams in the past. It's hard to say we can be as good as we were 3 years ago when we won the league. That was a pretty special team. But when I look at our team now, I have no doubt in my mind that we're a deeper team. I look down the row and it's like I'm getting guys in the exhibitions and scrimmages and stuff and trying to figure out how to get really good players that maybe have started games for us in the past, trying to figure out how to get those guys on the floor for any minutes. And so it's good. Competition's a healthy thing. It's usually what makes good teams great.
Absolutely. So roster, we talked about that. Schedule-wise, this time last year, you guys weren't playing yet. And I know that was frustrating for you guys and just trying to keep the players healthy and keep them away from COVID. So this time around, you guys are playing next week. This is November 3rd. You're playing on the 12th. That's your season opener. You get 8 non-conference as part of 28 games. It's a full schedule. So plus you get the exhibition at Illinois State tomorrow, November 4th. So how is it important to get these non-conference games to play together, to learn about your team and see where you go before conference play starts up?
Cooper, I think one of the most important things to us as a staff we've kind of learned is, you ever the old adage that you never realize how good it was until you don't have it, until you lose something? And man, last year, having games taken away from us in the preseason and then having our season cut short at the end where we couldn't play their last few games or make the conference tournament, I think it made our kids hungrier. I think I'm going to relish every game. I don't care if it's the biggest game of the year with maybe our crosstown team or maybe we're playing for a championship or like our opening game down at Rockhurst next Friday. I'm just so excited to take the court and play every single game and enjoy the time that we have with these kids. They're a special group of kids. And I don't know if any one's more important than the other after last year. You just realize how much you love competition and love the game of basketball and how much time and effort we put into it. To have that taken away last year, it hurt. It hurt. It wasn't just like it hurt not being around the guys on a daily basis. It hurt not, coaching guys up and making them better and seeing their eyes light up when they have good things happen and the excitement in locker rooms after wins and even the despair after losses. Like you just miss those things and working through those things as a coach. And so, we're excited and we hope to goodness that we can get all 28 games in this year. Everything's going great right now, and hopefully everybody can stay healthy. And just super excited about next Friday. I know that I can't tell you how many games we're going to win, but I can promise you if we take the floor, the other team's going to know we're there, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to compete our tails off.
Absolutely. So tomorrow you guys are at Illinois State, and if fans go to dupanthers.com, they can listen to that game. Rick Burkett will have the call. He's the play-by-play guy for men's basketball. And then, of course, next Friday, you're at Rockhurst, season opener. But we'll catch up down the road. Good luck this season, and I know you guys are excited.
Cooper, we're excited. Hopefully we can get as many fans out to our games. And, heck, we just have you and Ryan in there. It's 2 more than we had last year. So we're just excited to get people out there and get after this thing this year. Thanks.
Absolutely.